So today I want to tell you guys how I actually started my own online fitness business. And the backstory behind this is so funny, it's crazy. So shout out to my mentor, Brandon Carter. And if I ever meet him, I swear to God, I'm telling the same story. So I had watched and consumed so much of his content that he had inspired me to start my own fitness business to get that freedom to make money on my own time, right? So I actually did sign up for a call with his high ticket training program. And it's so funny. This is the backstory behind it, so follow along with me. So I signed up for a call for the high ticket trainer, and I got through all the steps. I did the application, whatever. I did the first call, I did the second call, and then I got to, I guess, the call right before the end where they tried to sell me, and they didn't tell a price, and I was still new to the high ticket and how that works and how they kind of walk you through it to see if you're gonna pay. So I got to the end. I was talking to White Boy Brian actually, and I know that from his video, so it's so funny. I was so hyped about it, and then when he told me the price was $10,000, and this is funny as shit. I'm gonna tell him if I ever meet him. As soon as White Boy Brian said 10,000, in my head I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? I was like, Captain. I was like, all right, I'm gonna put my card out, and I was getting ready to read the card number, and I had turned my laptop off on him, so I didn't just hang up, but I made it seem like it was like a crash, and I never reach out to anybody, and again they never reached out to me, and that was pretty much it. And this is so funny because when they told me 10,000, I was like so pissed because I was so ready to be in it, but I didn't have that amount to be able to invest into that program. But on the bright side, me hearing that 10,000 sparked a whole new flame into me. Like, one, it pissed me off that I couldn't get in there and meet my idol or whatever, and that I couldn't get the guidance and the coaching to build the business without the hardships and the trial and error periods. But it sparked a new fire in me that got me started, and I actually ended up starting my whole online fitness business within 30 days of that call. So that was pretty much the story. So after that, I was upset for a little bit. Yeah, cool. But then I was like, okay, now I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this shit on my own, because I know he's not the only person that does it, because he's trained people to do it, and there's other people that do it. So there has to be a way to figure out how to do it. So I consumed all the content from him, from a guy named Ruben Brooks, and then just Googling, things about starting business, because starting a business is like one concept, but then you go and do your own kind of things where you start to change it up and where you start to make it unique and make it tailored to your business and to you. So after all that, I was like, all right, let's figure out how to get my own business started on my own times, on my own way. So how I did it was, first things first, I got my LLC. And the reason I did that is, one, for legal reasons, paying taxes, having something on your name, your ownership, and that way my name, that way nobody else could take my name from me, which was Champion Fitness, which is actually my business name. I actually still had the LLC going, and it's actually the name of my personal my online fitness business still to today. So I got my LLC. I did that, one, to have the legal stuff in order, and then two, so I could open up a business bank account. So when I started getting money in, I had somewhere for it to go. So got the LLC. I started to use the app Trainerize, and I got all this from doing my research and going down my rabbit holes and going through my resources to see what's the best thing to use. And I actually found an app called Trainerize, where you could pay like a very, very, very cheap price to get your own custom branded app, custom branded icon, and then you could do you can get like smart meal plans, nutrition coaching, and stuff that can help you out to help your online fitness business exceed almost automatically on its own. So I found Trainerize, I paid the money, so I was able to get my own custom branded app, my own launch screen logo, my own icon, and then it was just cool because it really helped the brand the app and the business as mine, so it didn't seem like everybody else. Because Trainerize, a lot of people use Trainerize, but if they don't, customize it to their own thing, then people aren't going to just download the app because oh, this is kind of BS. You kind of half-assed it. So no, I paid the money and I got an icon, which you're going to see in the thumbnail. So after that, I used them. I got the app set up. I learned how to work it. Took some time to go through and figure out the tools, how to work the smart meal plans, how to put the workout programs in there, how to sign people on, how to accept payments, and how to get just the app running to where I knew how to run it to train somebody else to run it. And that way, when people came in and when I started to get clients, I knew how to walk them through the process. So it was actually very fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. So cool. LLC. Started the Trainerize app at my own personal app, and then I just started finding leads and started getting clientele in. And by doing and how I learned to do that, I had read Alex Hormozi's book $100 million leads, and I actually used the core for getting leads and clients, and it actually worked out pretty well. I got some consultation calls. If you watch my video on that, on how I got my first consultation call, and then just learning how to run a business. And I think that's what the biggest benefit of it was. You know, I don't do it too much now that I have my other ones going. I still do it on the side, but not as much as I do my other business. But I really think it was like a means to an end. So me starting an online fitness business may have not been meant for me to take it on and make money with it, even though I still can, because I really do. You see, I'm in shape. I work out. I get myself in shape. I kind of love to teach people. But as far as like, I really kind of felt compelled. I'm like, I don't like babysitting grown people. So it's kind of like you're babysitting grown people to get them in shape. Like, if you don't care about your body, I'm not going to care about your body. I care about mine. You got to care about on your own. So that's kind of how I felt. So it's kind of like conflicting with my morals and stuff like that. So I kind of just use it to learn the skills. I learned how to sell. I learned how to market. I learned how to build a product. So now that I can translate that into any other business I start. So now that I have my other businesses, those skills I had just literally translated. And Alex Hormozi says they compound. They compounded to help me start another business and another business and another business. And I'm so thankful for it. I'm so thankful to this day, even though I hung up on White Boy Brian and I didn't take Brandon Carter's program. I'm so thankful for that experience because it ignited a fire in me that literally helped me build a business within a month. Like, really faster than a month, but I'm saying a month, to where I really started building it, set it up, and I started outreaching within them 30 days. So that was pretty cool. So that's how I started my online fitness business. And if you ever want to start your own online fitness business, check out Brandon Carter's high ticket training program. Is actually pretty dope. If you have the money to invest, go ahead and do it. He's done it. He's successful. You see him. He's a billionaire. I'm sorry, not a billionaire. He's a millionaire, and he's balling. So he's pretty cool. So check him out. And also, if you want tips from me on how I did it, just DM me on Instagram at @theofficialchampion1. Comment on the video. If you want another video on like more in depth of how it went, just let me know down below, and I got you guys.